Welcome back to Tashkid FX for another Lunc price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments here on the Lunc chart. And before I kickstart the video, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also consider checking out the channel membership. And allow me to kickstart the video here on the forward chart by first giving you a brief of what has been happening, where you can see that Lunc, from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, obeying the Elliot wave structures, where I have these 5-wave structure to the upside, having the wave 5 taking us back to around the $0.00059245 mark, and also completing the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And whatever we expected next after seeing the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 1 is the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2, which is a corrective wave. And because of its corrective nature, we also expected to see an ABC corrective structure in the formation of that second wave, and we are seeing it right here, having this as the ABC corrective structure, which took us back to around the $0.00011641 mark. And having completed the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 2, whatever we expect next on the long-term scenarios is the formation of this impulsive movement to the upside in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 3. That is the long-term scenario that I'm expecting to play out here on the Lunc chart. And getting to the short-term scenarios that I expect to play out in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 3, which is an impulsive wave, we also expect to see fractal waves in formation within that wave 3. And after making our low in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 2, we have been seeing a very nice bounce to the upside, which has been obeying the Elliot wave structures. And I believe this might be the start of that impulsive movement to the upside in the formation of that wave 3, where we have seen that first wave to the upside, then we saw this wave 2, then I'm expecting a bit of a bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 to the upside, then a wave 4, and then a wave 5 to complete a fractal wave count 1, which is a fractal wave within the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upside. And getting to see whether the second wave, which is right here, has done the minimum that we expect a second wave to do by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave down there to the high of that wave 1. That gives me a minimum retracement area to the lower side in the formation of a second wave between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, which is a target area that we have fully maximized. We retraced into that target area, and there are chances that whatever we are seeing at the moment might be the start of this wave 3 to the upside, which is right here. And because the wave 3 is also an impulsive wave, we also expect to see fractal waves in formation within that wave 3. And here we can have this as the first wave to the upside, which is a fractal wave within that wave 3, then a wave 2, then I'll be expecting a wave 3, then a wave 4, and then continue pushing even higher in the formation of this wave 5 to complete the formation of this wave 3 to the upside. And getting to see whether this second wave, which is right here in red, has done the minimum that we expect a second wave to do by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave down there to the high of the wave 1. That gives me a minimum retracement area between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, and you can see we came down into that target area, even went to we fully maximized the fib level 0.618, and there are chances that we might have started the wave 3 of this Elliot wave structure right here in red, which is a fractal wave within the formation of this wave 3 to the upside in yellow. And that is my primary scenario that I'm expecting to play out here on the Lunc chart. I'm expecting a bit of a bounce, which should be impulsive in the formation of this wave 3, and sketching out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, which is right here in red. I can use the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that gives me a minimum target area at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.00019822 mark. Then once we fully maximize the fib level 1.618, we can expect a wave 4 and then a wave 5 to fully maximize the formation of this wave 3 to the upside. And on the long-term scenarios, in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3, we can also sketch out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. And that gives me a minimum target area at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.01 mark. And in case that plays out, then Lunc could be losing 1-0 in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upside. And also taking a look at the indicators here on the RSI, on the 4 RSI, we are trading at around the 70 mark, meaning we have a bit of room for us to support any movements to the upper side before we get into the overbought region. Also taking a look at the MACD, here on the MACD we have printed a bullish cross, and that would mean higher prices are coming our way, but we are seeing a bit of a decrease in the buying momentum, meaning soon we might be able to print that bearish cross. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.